We don't buy dry ice. We make it ourselves. Dry ice is a frozen state of CO2. By using a CO2 fire extinguisher, you can make dry ice very cheaply. There's many ways of saving money by using dry ice. You can fix small dents on cars, package goods for mailing, and also as a mosquito deterrent.
This one right here?
That one right there. With dry ice, you can also remove moles and skin tags. Oh.
It's been more than 9 years since Karen Hearn has visited a dermatologist. With the help of her husband, Grant, she removes moles at home. And while somewhat painful, Karen believes this radical measure is worth it, since it saves her over $2,000 a year in medical costs.
When my mom has medical procedures done here, I'm a bit concerned. Because medical procedures are usually done by my dad.
I'm an electrician, I'm an industrial electrician. I appreciate my wife's effort in reducing our medical bills because they can get out of hand.
This is my medical closet. Over the years, I've been saving small items from the doctor's office. Most people don't know that you can ask for your gowns after a procedure. 9 times out of 10, they're willing to give you that. The 1 time out of 10 is if they've got bodily fluids on them.
I think my mother is maybe a bit obsessed with saving money, though.
When I go to the doctor, I typically ask for some extra freebies. Applicators, tongue depressors, sterilized, of course, and gloves. Gloves are my most favorite thing to get from the doctor's office. I sterilize them before I use them a second time.
Some of our ideas are okay, some of them are just insane.
How do I save money on syringes is I have friends that are diabetic and they take insulin. I get friends to give them to me after they're finished. And then, of course, I sterilize them with rubbing alcohol. And you can safely use this up to 4 times.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I can come home and I can see something here and I said, well, it's Karen, you know.
This paper is for when I perform medical procedures on myself. I just roll it out. It's sterile. It's the exact same medical paper you would find at a doctor's office.
A first aid kit for the home can cost up to $215, then has to be continually replenished.
Take the pickle, place the pickle on your skin, tape it down. Leave it on for 20 minutes, and you're good to go.
I do not like pickles. I don't like to eat them. I don't want them rubbed on me. I don't want pickles on me.
Pickles are great for bug bites. The vinegar in the pickle takes away the sting from the bug bite, and it reduces the swelling. I don't have to buy any creams because this works like magic. A jar of pickles will run $1.49 at the store. As long as you place the pickle back into the jar and it's got access to vinegar, you can reuse this over and over and over. This is a CPAP machine that opens up your airway so you can breathe. This helps me sleep at night because I have sleep apnea. I bought this machine at a yard sale and paid $15. New, it was $2,500. This is the mask. A person is recommended to change a mask every 6 months. This is my original mask. This is sticky because I've had this mask since 2007, and the gel is actually leaking. A new mask can cost anywhere between $150 and $250. Now that it's taped, it's good to go. I've saved over $3,000.
Karen Hearn finds extreme savings on medicine and medical supplies for her family. Since a typical doctor's appointment can cost between $150 and $500, she even does her own medical procedures at home. But for larger, more serious problems, even Karen will succumb to the occasional visit to the doctor's office.
I save thousands of dollars on not going to the doctor and the dentist.
Karen?
But recently, I've encountered a really bad toothache. These past 2 weeks have been horrible. I've tried clove oil, I've tried ice, I've tried everything over the counter, and nothing worked. And I finally gave up. I just had to go to the dentist.
Let's take a look and see what's going on, okay? All right, Karen. Well, you definitely have an abscess on that tooth, okay?
All right.
You've got to do something or it's going to keep bothering you. What I recommend you do is do a root canal on this tooth and then put a crown on it. That way the tooth won't hurt you anymore and you can still keep it and function on it.
But what's it gonna cost?
Well, you're looking at about $1,800.
When I know I've got to spend money, I cringe.
Well, a cheaper option is to pull the tooth, but once we pull it, it's gone.
How much is that gonna cost me?
About $185.
Would it be cheaper if I went without any anesthesia?
That's not a good idea. You're not going to be able to stand the pain if you try to pull this tooth without numbing it up.
I'm knowledgeable, I'm college educated, so if there's a medical procedure to be done, it is researched to great lengths.
This is an elevator. That's what we put down into the gums and twist it against the bone, and it actually pushes the tooth out of the socket until I can grab it with this forceps that actually wiggles the tooth out till it gets loose, and then we pull it out.
Well, that just looks like a pair of pliers.
Well, I promise you, this is a precision extraction instrument. And if you use a pair of pliers, it's just going to break the tooth off.
Well, can I take the tools home with me after I'm done?
No, they're my instruments. That's what I used on everybody. We have to sterilize them each time.
Can I think on it?
I mean, you take your time, but the longer you wait, probably the more it's going to start hurting.
Grant!
What you got?
This is how to take your own tooth out. I think I want you to take my tooth out.